All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Sonic Adventure Era Speedrunning Community Events Twitch page. We are here back with the KAGT tournament, and we've got a nice, cool little match. This one's already happened off stream, but I haven't seen it, and Shovel Claws, I don't think you've seen it.
I have not. This is an offline match between Labrys and Natborn. Neither of us have seen this, so it'll be as much as a surprise to us as it is to you all.
Now,
Excited for day 2.
I may have had a few little spoilers dropped on me about this one in advance, but believe me, I have the memory of a goldfish. I don't remember anything. So,
dude, memory of a goldfish, gang. Let's rise up.
Totally new to me.
What were we doing?
I think we're commentating.
Oh no, nightmare.
Oh, we're in front of people.
That's crazy. Looks like
Alright.
The VODs are starting up now. Natborn racing off already, Jesus.
Natborn's so fast.
Crazy.
Yeah, Natborn on the right, Labrys on the left. I have a bit of history of both of these players, funnily enough, so the results of this match are very interesting to me. Labrys being someone that I've met and, gotten to know through Tatsunoko versus Capcom a little bit of a side community, a little bit of a side grind, but both of which starting off quick into Speed Highway.
They are starting out with Knuckles, which is not very common so far I've seen.
Right, this is one of the few. Oh, he jumped over the first piece. Oh no, he does have
checking
such
for the piece 3 there was smart. Labrys getting
does have
pretty
a
good piece
strong set. The little troll in the back, but it's alright. He's already out of Speed Highway. Labrys getting a little bit stuck on his movement.
Labrys will have to go to the back for the piece 1 here, while Natborn zooming out of Speed Highway. Labrys could still be ahead because of the timer difference.
The police piece, or the piece underneath the balcony. It is very close still. I'm going to see how Nat enters the casino. Typically for the casino, I'll see people try and jump off the staircase to gain a little bit of height. Taking the safe routes, going right off the challenge space standard for the button.
They are entering into casino. Natborn getting the shoe piece 3, clipping very cleanly into the statue there, and then getting the piece 2 right above the spawn.
And while Labrys has a little bit of trouble trying to get to that casino, but no, missing it! Oh,
Natborn
this is...
here having a piece 1 in the showers.
The showers. That's a pretty rough set. Some pretty great execution on it.
Very good execution for a not fantastic set.
And then Labrys having a little bit of difficulty trying to get into casino, but immediately making up for it by getting his piece 3 immediately, falling for his piece 1. Got his piece 1 from the coins. Where is that piece 2?
This piece 2 is likely by the ship. And no goes there, but right above spawn. So
there we go, inside the spinning badnik.
I do believe it is a bit faster to get the piece 2 and then go for the piece 3 and 1 there, but...
We got a natural-born Kramer on the right, too, with a fantastic cream skip.
I'm sorry, what did you just call it? Weatherman may have to be taken out of the commentary booth for that one, folks. Natborn having a fine Chaos 2. Labrys missing cream skip, that's unfortunate.
But a great Chaos 2 from Nat.
I wonder why
the restreamer bot has left the chat. You know what? I respect it.
The restreamer was so mad.
Our feed is not back yet.
Our feed is not back, so we are going to be adapting to the Twitch stream. Nat does get the Shovel Claws first.
Hey, shoutouts.
Shoutouts.
As Labrys going through Chaos 2 perfectly fine. 10-second time, makes up cleans half a second or so.
Oh, Nat got stuck on the side of the mountain. This upworld movement, that honestly might be enough for Labrys to catch up.
With how close these two runners are, it wouldn't surprise me, but I don't think it's quite enough. Labrys having a bit more headway to make up, but definitely small mistakes like that can add up over time.
It's
So-
a snowball if Labrys has good hub world movement, because Nat never got back to top speed while moving.
Yeah.
Oh no, the monkey mishap! Oh no, that's so bad!
Oh no! What do you even do there?
What do you do? He's gotta go back and dig the switch back up!
I think there you should just death warp to the top of the tunnel and then go back, but that's so sad. That definitely is a big time loss for Natborn.
That is catastrophic! Who cares about hub world movement? That's a whole level!
That is a whole level. Like I said, hub movement, small mistakes, even the bigger ones can definitely come back and bite you. It's very sad. Definitely not what you want to see.
Starting off on Red Mountain, got his piece 1 pretty quick, got his piece 2 pretty quick as well. Piece 3 was
Hoping here for piece 3 at the bottom, which he gets
got it.
perfectly fine.
Oh, man. No, Nat on his way back with the switch. That's so rough.
That is incredibly rough. Natborn now a whole Red Mountain behind, which for Knuckles is a lot of leeway to make up.
That's a huge deficit.
But
let's
see if
still
Labrys can
not
hold this.
impossible. It's not a Knuckles tournament, it's a Knuckles Amy Gamma tournament.
That is true. As much as I want it to be a Knuckles tournament.
Oh no, the piece was on screen, Nat! No!
Natborn. I think Natborn knows where this piece is, but is checking for the other pieces, which I think is a fine play, but...
It's a fine play, but
honestly, you're losing a lot of time here by checking them. Like, you sometimes it's better to just play riskier. There, Natborn got a fantastic set, but wasted a good 30 so seconds just because he wanted to make sure, check every other piece, make sure he wasn't missing anything. This is why I use the strat where you just hop down. If you don't see a piece, you restart. I think that's much faster if you get a good set like that. You don't waste
play
that
careful,
30
that's
seconds.
the way to do it.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Nat not opting for the mimic gamble is going to go right into Sonic with his little walking jog.
I think that's fair. No digging for speed shoes there. I don't think Labrys did either, but I might be misremembering. Memory of a goldfish coming into play here.
I don't believe Labrys did either, but who's to say? Not
Which is
either
a
of us.
fair play from both, considering that speed shoes dig is really unlikely. But Chaos 4, everyone's favorite part of Knuckles.
It's so interesting how they move from lily pad to lily pad. Did you know that staying in the air can help manipulate the RNG to... oh, come on.
Oh, Natborn. Oh, that's such a sad mistake. You know what? I've had Stretch Armstrong sneak up on me in the past. I cannot blame Natborn for getting that one.
It happened to happen on the Twitch stream right as soon as I started saying something about it.
Yeah. We are a good bit behind because of the Twitch stream. Labrys now picking up his key for me. As Natborn about a minute into Chaos 4 now.
Yeah, just coming up on 1 minute. Got his almost one more hit left on Chaos 4. Labrys has dumped the silver key into his placeholder as he runs for the gold.
You have that backwards. You pick
I do
up the
have
gold
that
first.
backwards.
Such a terrible mistake to make.
What are they doing putting me up here?
True.
I don't know anything about this game.
Washed commentator. Sad.
Labrys getting stuck a little bit on the foliage, just stopping to sniff the roses as he throws down that silver piece now.
Natborn with a 134 Chaos 4. That's not unexpected with the arm.
Yeah, the little waggle wasted him some time.
Yeah, that attack loses about 4 or 5 seconds if you don't recover fast.
Ooh, Labrys getting stuck on the boxes.
Movement. Sad.
It's a little sticky, but it's alright. He made it
makes it through fine. I mean, small mistakes like that always add up, but
They do,
And
but I mean,
hope Natborn can actually capitalize on them. That's always the other half of it.
Natborn has been playing pretty well outside of the monkey business. That was just really rough. That's hard to come
I will
back from.
say I have actually never seen that switch go over that fence, which may be surprising considering I have, 3,000 attempts in Knuckles now?
Well, I can assure you
Nightmare.
that even in the oldest versions of the game, that still does happen. Don't ask how I know. I don't feel like telling you.
It's okay, Dreamcast player. Labrys now out of the Mystic Ruins into the jungle, flying off to Skydeck. Skydeck could be what turns this race around. Natborn opting for the safer strat. That strat typically a bit slower because you have to glide afterwards. You very often fall down, but
even with the better movement, he was 2 seconds slower on that IL because of the strat chosen.
Yeah. Strat differences like that, not very commonplace in Knuckles, but can be very, very small time losses if you aren't careful with how you play.
I can understand it, though. It's a big consistency thing. There's very few things in this run that can be super consistent. So
you want to get it all as consistent as possible, definitely. I agree.
Yeah, 100% I agree. Oh, no close pieces. Ooh, that's gonna... Okay, he's got his piece 3.
Labrys is guaranteed to go to the back here. If you don't know, the first 2 piece 1s of Skydeck are in the front. No container piece, but it's the enemy at the top there. But the third piece 1 for Skydeck, since it only has 3, is at the back, so Labrys knows exactly where his piece 1 is, as long as he knows Skydeck pieces, which he certainly seems to be. He's going right towards it.
Nice. 30-second Skydeck is fantastic to see in this setting. We've seen some catastrophic Skydecks and some just absolutely run-ruining just events happen on the stage. So 30 seconds without a slap in the face, that's what you like to see.
When the worst thing that goes on in Skydeck is that you go a little bit too far, have to backtrack for the piece 2 up there, that's a sign of a pretty darn good Skydeck. Natborn loading into Skydeck here himself.
Got a good piece, new to adjust the ship. It's looking good. Is there a container piece? No, yes, there is a container piece.
Container piece is so sad to see from Natborn here. But it looks like he's going for the turret clip, no? No, he's just going straight back.
That's what I would do in this situation.
You know what? I understand it because playing around with container pieces, we saw yesterday a few game overs, if I do recall correctly.
Yes, there was a game over because of the container piece.
Labrys just going pretty normally, how we see Chaos 6 done. The very consistent strat. Oh, and Labrys is out of Chaos 6 for us. Now, Natborn hooking onto the hook.
Yeah, taking the hook.
I respect this play.
It's all about that consistency. You don't want, especially with the ship tilted, it is hard as hell to fly in there. So I get it. Labrys does some pretty good aiming movement to start off, taking us right over to the small little cream cutscene. See, he's gonna hit that.
Hopping in chat with the AVPB. Let's go!
Woo!
Anyways.
Good start for Labrys' Amy so far. As Nat opts to jump on this ring. Typically, I'll see Knuckles runners do a punch right there because it extends Knuckles' arm. It lets him jump out a little bit quicker.
I just glide into that because I can't.
That's pretty fair.
Can't be asked, but Labrys into Twinkle Perk now. Let's see how it goes for him as Natborn goes for Chaos 6. Chaos 6, we did see a very unfortunate the restart there. I imagine Natborn thought he didn't have enough time to hit the bot,
that would make sense.
Restarted, which I think is fairly understandable. And Natborn going for a slightly different strat from what I see runners typically do. This 3 bot setup as Labrys
Elected
It's-
not to do castle skip, didn't even humor the idea, went straight for mirrors.
I respect that play.
In a race setting, 100%. If you can't hit castle skip, if you're not confident, committing to mirrors and getting it second try is faster than failing castle than backing up.
Yeah, as Natborn leaves Knuckles with about a 14. With the monkey mistake and the Red Mountain piece set, that's not too surprising a time. And the Skydeck piece set, all of those things compounding for a 14, not too surprising. As Labrys leaves Twinkle Park with Amy.
I would say right now, Nat, he's about a minute 10, a minute 20 behind.
Yeah,
But-
no sound defense updates yet, sad.
Yeah, no sound defense. He was in a meeting earlier today. Sag. So we're gonna have to fill in. There we go. Nat
As we're in
squeezing
the
right in
most
between the
exciting part.
bricks.
God, I love hub movement.
Hub movement's so cool.
Even, you know what I love more than hub movement?
Good
Hedgehog
RNG.
hammer.
Yeah. Hedgehog hammer is a very interesting part of the game. There we go. Just barely
It's one of the
getting
games. It's one of the parts of the game.
They
That's it, that's
certainly
the
put it in the game.
Yeah. Natborn loading into Twinkle Park.
It's a very interesting bit of Eggman's psyche that he attached his jail system override to a game of whack-a-mole that he thought he could not be beaten.
He did want to build multiple amusement parks just because he likes amusement parks. That is the canon.
That is
folks.
true. That is canon. But Nat also opting straight for Mirror Room with some pretty good movement through it too. That was very fast.
Yeah, definitely a perfectly a-okay Twinkle Park from Natborn. With Mirror Room, you expect to see about a 55.
Labrys
a 50.
opting to crank it to open up that door.
I believe he missed the clip in. He also missed the clip out of elevator, falling into the water there, taking a quick swim. But luckily grabbing onto the ladder before falling all the way down, definitely perfectly fine. Small time loss is typically fine if you're this far ahead. You don't want to let them add up that much, but
It's true, but Nat is gaining. He did save exactly 1 second over Lab in that last IL.
those seconds will add up as long as Labrys. Those small mistakes.
Those small mistakes, and it's Hot Shelter. There's room for some big ones.
Yeah, we'll see it later on, maybe. Labrys
Hot-
just navigates through fine as Natborn's in Hedgehog Hammer, one of the games of all time.
If Skydeck for Knuckles is meant to test your luck stat when you woke up, this is meant to test your execution. I would say that of the three categories altogether, this is the hardest execution test in the entire CAG run.
Absolutely. Hot Shelter, notoriously dubbed the hardest IL for speedrunners in the entire game, even with some of the Sonic stages being quite tricky, having a lot of very hard tricks. Amy in Hot Shelter,
Oh.
nothing compares. Labrys missing the puzzle rooms skip.
Oh, a
First
little
try.
bit, yeah. He readjusted. He was not sure about his line. That one looks pretty solid. Is that enough
If he
speed?
can get the
It
hammer flip.
is.
There it is.
Oh, he got pulled over just barely. That was a really close to not making a hammer flip.
Yeah, Natborn loading into Hot Shelter here. I believe got the elevator clip, but did not get the door clip.
We need to watch him sluice right in. There we go. Labrys finishing up Hot Shelter.
Also opting to take a swim is Natborn. We all
Oh.
love some water sports, and don't clip that out of context.
Indeed.
Everyone gets one.
Everybody gets one. This place got to be disgusting. This is an aquarium. What the hell do you think that water
Yeah,
smells
true.
like? It's a hot aquarium too. That's fucked up. But as Labrys,
It's a Hot Shelter, all right.
uses his fairly good Amy movement to walk over to the Master Emerald, as Nat lines himself up for a bathroom break.
One of the benefits of running Knuckles first is that this pool will be drained whenever you get there with Amy. Both of our runners will be benefiting from that very slightly.
Wait, is that true? I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
That's actually why you play Knuckles first, typically, is because the water will be drained with Amy.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Sadix has a bunch
nice
of
to
story
know.
stuff like that, where it's one character has done X, so other. Oh
No!
Oh no! That's
Nat!
terrible for Nat.
Oh no!
Didn't grab a checkpoint before going for that, which is really spooky. If you want to play fast, I don't think going for the quicker doors will be beneficial. Just go for a bridge skip, and if you don't hit it, play it safe.
If this category was find the biggest mistake in each story, Nat would be crushing it.
That's so toxic. Oh my god. Brutal. I don't think you're too far off, though.
Nat's been playing really well. It's just where it counts. There's been some really big ones.
I definitely agree. Just big mistakes, and Nat opting to just go for
the puzzle. I agree. No, I 100% agree with the puzzle.
If you're this far behind, you don't want to risk any more major time losses. Typically, I just get the checkpoint right outside of puzzle room and go for it anyways, but Natborn saying, I mean, he is correct. I'm not mad, so I guess...
That was crazy. The knowledge on the puzzle room screen to knock Zero out of the way there, that was actually nuts.
True.
I've never seen that. And
I always think, well...
That's crazy.
I always think that screen goes for way longer than I actually anticipate.
Jeez.
Natborn also going for puzzle 2 after missing the puzzle skip there. While Labrys climbing up the elevator just normally, which definitely understandable.
I really hope he can pull it back in Gamma. I think he can, because he's so...
It is possible, but I will note that Labrys is a Gamma enjoyer. He has quite a spicy Gamma time on the leaderboards, I believe top 15, I think? I'd have to check that real quick. Give me 10 seconds. Pepe laugh. Labrys 13th on the leaderboard with Gamma.
Nice grab on the balloon, but as Labrys also grabs his balloon for final leg.
The sync. Wait, these are two different stages. Never mind.
No, no, it's not synced. But
it's not synced. Sad.
Despite the jab at Nat earlier, I really do want to stress that the way Nat has been playing is incredible. It's been neck and neck, and Labrys has been playing incredibly consistent almost the whole time. All the time loss has come from just a couple major mistakes that have probably come from being in this situation. Doing a race where you can't reset, where you're basically stuck with whatever you're given, it's hard. And
I definitely agree.
It is so hard to execute.
Labrys falling into the jungle. That's sad.
Where is he?
He went for there's a faster route up to avoid going up the ladder, I believe. It's a really dumb wall run.
Hmm.
And I think Labrys has gone for it both of his races so far.
I'm a big fan of
okay.
Chat.
Where they're speaking facts, watching without audio, shout out. That's a banger. I love the watching without audio, watching it without video badges because they're so funny. Shout outs to Bitum. Banger. As Labrys goes into Zero, Natborn going into the Eggman ship into final leg. Labrys setting up for Zero. Strat.
Okay.
Missing it though. Sad. That castle skip was insane. Watching without video. Shout outs. Chat getting toxic. I need a mod in here. Oh wait, that was a moderator.
Oh, wait, oh no.
Mod abuse, who you gonna tell? The mods? As Labrys out of
Labrys
Amy
finishes
with
up Zero. No major problems with Zero. No funny business with that. Going straight into what I can only imagine is his most comfortable category of the three.
I believe that
being
is true.
said, crazier things have happened once again. This comeback is not insurmountable. Nat, if he can play consistent, could honestly squeeze this out for real.
If Labrys has a big spill, and it's definitely possible for Natborn to still catch up, but the deficit will be a hill to climb. It is going to be tough.
Absolutely. But, pillars come for us all one day.
Definitely true. Pillars can be quite the trick.
But what door will Nat receive? Will his fate be decided right now by a plank of wood?
If he gets 5th, that might just do it.
The 5th
Going
play?
for the 5th door first, which I understand. No 5th door.
Okay, there was no bad Nick. I thought he was about to get it.
Oh, so sad.
Door 4, though?
Door 2, the second door he checked, door 4. That's probably good enough to keep him in the race.
That's very solid. It's not over. Gamma's story has a lot of really weird execution checks that can just get you stuck. So
yeah, definitely.
Nat just has to finish up Amy. Getting up the staircase is shockingly more difficult than it seems. It's very sticky.
Hub movement with Amy can be a nightmare.
Lab lining up for the pillars.
This Labrys
No,
takes a spill. We need more of those for Nat to have his hopes up. Nat hitting that slope jump, that can be way trickier than it seems.
On top of the leaves. Lab
Nat's hub movement will make up a good
pillar
10 seconds for him, probably.
Pillar 2 makes it
Pillar
to the bridge.
3 makes it. No spill afterwards. That's what you want to see. Lab's first run dies to pillars, dies in pillars. I respect that.
Jumps up, captures the frog.
Sonic the Hedgehog was added to the list. Shoutouts to Sonic the Hedgehog 8-bit, the game of all time.
It's so good.
I can't believe I had to commentate a match with someone who thinks Sonic the Hedgehog 8-bit is good.
I believe the 18-bit games are better than the 16-bit games, as Nat goes over to Zero to fight him on the egg carrier.
I have some very choice words for you in DMs after this. Check your mailbox. Labrys freeing Amy from the jail cell with Gamma. Natborn getting trolled by Zero.
No.
We love to see it. I hate Zero so much.
This fight makes no sense. Sometimes he just takes the damage.
This fight is silly as Natborn quits out of Amy with a 27. Labrys getting the jet booster. This is, of course, where Gamma gets insane, goes crazy.
He goes just insane over on that Brock. Rock? What is this?
I also do not know what you're talking about.
Like the square that he stands on.
Oh, I see. Hitting the clip first try perfectly.
Yeah.
A-okay.
Easy setup for glitched route. We are going to start playing the game backwards on Labrys's end. Really good clip and final... That's not final egg. That's hot shelter.
That's hot shelter. We already played final egg. We don't want to go back to that.
As Nat finishes up his final egg, now he's off to commit fratricide.
So sad.
So sad.
It's okay, it's all for a purpose as Labrys sets up for the
wall run.
Wall run. A absolute banger of a wall run. Let's see if he gets the clip in. I imagine he won't have trouble with this, considering his Gamma. But we'll see. Oh, why commentator's curse. Oh, restarting all the way back to the stage. No checkpoints.
Oh, no.
That's a good minute time loss. If Natborn can capitalize, that could be
that's a
big deal.
Huge chance. Nat on his way to Emerald Coast. How will he pillar?
He must pillar good if he wants a good 10 seconds of time save.
Oh no, now Labrys failing the wall run. Going forward
Labrys
again,
needs
gets
to
it on his second try. He's out.
This
He's
time I
going
won't
to
say
opt for the
anything.
left
Oh, he's going
side.
for the safe strat. I understand this. Taking a spill with the right side.
He was a
That'd
little
be
low. I'm
quite
actually
intimidating.
shocked he got in.
That is a very clean clip, quotation marks.
Yeah, that was a sussy entrance on the left side, but he did make it
What
in.
matters is that he made it, and he's in the final boss. Sonic the Hedgehog added to the list for Natborn. Don't say anything, Witherman.
It's a good game.
What do you mean?
But Nat taking out Zeta, all the missiles disappearing as the central unit has died.
He blows up.
He pops his lid.
I didn't know robots could do that.
It's kind of brutal.
Sound defense update. Labrys is ahead by 3 minutes and 13 seconds. That's a huge deficit for Natborn to make up. Of course,
Yeah,
anything is possible in a no reset race, but could be too late, too little. Labrys fighting Sonic first. This is typically what we see from Gamma runners, I believe. At least newer Gamma runners.
At least now, because fighting Sonic is a little faster.
Gives you a much better camera angle exiting Hot Shelter for in free cam as opposed to auto cam, because we do have a camera swap with Gamma in Windy Valley.
Wow, that lineup for Nat for a glitch, like to get on the glitch rock, that was crazy fast too.
That was a very good clip. Labrys struggling with Red Mountain.
Hot Shelter picked him up from the depths. That thing reached down to grab him. He was so low.
Labrys out of the rock area.
Nat not opting for the clip, opting to go for the checkpoint in the middle.
I understand this play. The clip is surprisingly tricky to figure out what to do. If you don't know, it can be very difficult. And even if you do know, it can still be a very weird angle to hold. So
yeah, getting yourself into mode change in that hallway, you have basically just enough room. It's pretty tight.
And then you also have to turn right as you hit that wall. It's pretty tricky. Labrys getting a very good boss fight.
Yeah, Epsilon being taken out by Labrys as Red Mountain has been finished up. Natborn, he dropped it, but he still got the right side. Here we go.
First try right side is a big time save for him.
Yeah, he's much closer. It is much, much closer than it was before.
Yeah, I mean, if Natborn can make up time in Red Mountain, it will be getting pretty close, pretty dicey for Labrys. Taking the hit from the enemy there. I hate that enemy so much. Why did they put him on that bridge? I do not know.
I'm not sure. Oh, Labrys going right through that wall.
Walls, of course, in statics, if you do not know, are a suggestion. They do not exist in most places. So we hit the 32-minute mark for both runners. World record would already be done at this point. So sad that neither of these runners world recorded. What are you guys doing? You're washed.
Wow, toxic.
Hey, it's
I would
okay,
say they're both
toxic
playing very well. No,
I do too. Wait, did Labrys actually play Free Cam Windy?
Yeah, he did.
What the hell? What?
Wait, did he?
You know what? I respect that. He's saying he did. Natborn making up a minute in Hot Shelter. Like I said,
a little freak.
Time loss. He does have a good 10 seconds or so in Red Mountain. If
Second
you can
try?
just get there. Oh, unfortunately, third try.
Third try?
Sad.
Fourth try?
Fourth try. Fourth try.
Yeah, fourth try.
I believe one more than Labrys, so no time made up.
I do Free Cam Windy now and switch at the spring. You are a little freak, Labrys.
Jesus, toxic. You know what? I'm on his side. Free Cam Windy isn't that bad.
I just play the whole game on auto cam.
You're disgusting.
I am not
What's
used to
wrong with
statics.
you?
I don't have a choice normally. Okay,
I guess that is true, but you know what? Maybe it's okay that the Dreamcast boards are dead.
Wow.
Shout out to all our Dreamcast runners, the 3 of them that exist currently.
This is insane.
Hey, you said Sonic 8-bit was good. I'm just firing back.
I'm just glad Labrys threw himself off a cliff.
Okay, that's toxic / ban shovel claws. No, my time as a
What?
commentator has come to a close, everyone. Maybe the commentator's booth will be empty after this race, as me and Witherman will be banned after this.
After this incredible set, as Nat flies off into the sunset, where is he? There he goes.
Yeah, he is
Okay.
super high up. I do not. Where did he clip out? I was too busy being
I
toxic.
wasn't paying attention. I don't know how he got there.
Labrys early shot? No early shot for
go.
Labrys.
No
he might
early
retry
shot
for
from
this because he
Labrys.
is a gamma runner. He knows the frame, but
No, he doesn't.
does
Apparently,
not restart, which is perfectly understandable, I believe. I guess he wouldn't know how far ahead he is, but just playing as fast as he can.
Yeah, maybe opting, thinking that he's maybe not feeling confident in early shot, and if you're going to restart 3 times and not get it, that's a lot of time lost.
That is a lot of time loss. Scary, the missile's chasing him as he gets shot with this bomb. This bomb, you want to be as close as possible to Beta Mark II, because it reduces the travel time, makes him shoot faster, but being chased around by missiles makes it hard to stand in one place. Who would have thought?
I'm not gonna lie, every time Labrys has shot Beta, I'm getting freaked out because I forget where he is. Recently, I got killed by Beta pushing me off past the invisible wall.
I saw that. It was
and
funny.
he's letting that happen to him. He's getting so close to making the same mistake. That would be so terrible to happen in a race.
That would. Natborn going through his story
But
flags.
it did not happen as Labrys finished this up at a 35-27. That is a pretty good time.
Beats my PB. I guess I shouldn't be so toxic.
Should not be so toxic, because that beats my PB as well.
Hey, handshakes. The commentators are toxic, but we're both dog shit at the game.
It's so easy to talk shit from the couch. That's my favorite part about commentating.
I love talking shit.
Yo, Nat got revenge on the monkey, shooting it in its stupid face.
Honestly, understandable, as we have a new run Mimic coming up in 5 seconds. Turns out Mimic will be replacing Labrys. Oh, the save from the restreamer. Thank you. Never mind. It has swapped to the new video.
The relay race has begun.
Natborn, unfortunately, losing this race by a good 2 minutes. The deficit insurmountable, but a good race from both of our runners, so at least so far. I guess we'll see if Natborn can hit early shot. That would make this a great race. I want to see an early... Oh, Labrys hitting early shot. What run is this?
I'm not sure.
No, Natborn early shot. Sad.
The commentators are officially chihuahuas.
From the past. This is sad.
All bark, no bite, huge size skills complex.
That is actually true. I don't like that I'm getting hard read in the chat right now. But definitely true.
It makes me feel bad every time Natborn talks about how bad they are, because I look and they're just significantly better than me in almost every category.
That is true. Restreamers, thank you for the early shot from Labrys.
Yeah, Labrys on the restreamer Labrys going crazy.
Lab stream ended instantly. That is sad. Natborn finishing up Beta Mark II here with some very clean movement. Hopefully not taking a death this far into the fight. That would be absolutely tragic, but has happened.
It has happened.
I think it has killed several PB pace runs for me. As he finishes with a 37.52. I'm also pretty sure that beats my PB in this category still.
Great runs from both players. A few mistakes to get ironed out, but honestly, nothing that the tiniest bit of practice in the future can't prevent. Plus, some stuff just happens. It's a no reset run. You can't really help
that you get a Sky Deck container piece.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just raw time loss. What do you do with